Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a collective reading for the new moon in Taurus. So because of that, I'm doing a reading with my big combined deck of tarot cards and astrological oracle cards as well. There is one card from the astrological oracle deck, so it's interesting because it is coming through with an image that I haven't seen, and it's very different from the original meaning from this card. And it's very interesting also because there is a very beautiful imagery going on here about this entrance, and how this entrance is actually kind of propelling you to move towards something that you have no idea that you need to do, or that you need to go somewhere. It's like it's coming through with this very big affirmation about destination unknown. So the destiny is unknown, but the promise is that is going to be very happy, very fun, very uplifting, very just everything that you ever wanted, and you didn't even know that you wanted that because you didn't know. It's like that wasn't in your radar, but for some reason right now with this moon in Taurus, and I know, by the way, let me apologize for, not being here for the last few days. I got sick, so I just couldn't record. I just spent the few past days just recovering and taking care of myself. So that's the reason why this reading for the new moon in Taurus is coming in a bit late. But, and actually I was a bit unsure whether or not I should do the collective reading, even if, it's coming after the actual new moon in Taurus. And so I started shuffling this big deck because this is what I use for the collective readings. And straight away, the message was here. And because it's coming through as this shooting star, because there are two opening cards, the Ace of Swords and the Star. And actually, this came through as a shooting star. And so it's interesting because the shooting star to me, typically, it's like this kind of like something that you see that is very, very rare, that it's like this occasion that you are in the perfect spot at the perfect time, right? To see that sky event. So, and it's like you have to be looking at it, right? It's not something that it's almost like you have to be staring at the night sky so that you can see the shooting star. It's like if you are focused on your work or focused on, if you are looking down, it's very likely that this won't be, it's like the shooting star could go by, but then you wouldn't be looking at it, right? It's like you need to be staring at the night sky. It wants to emphasize this because it is there, it is coming. It's like look at it and it will reveal itself to you. That kind of a message. But it's also coming through as like carrying the same intensity of a lightning bolt. So it's something that is striking you. So that kind of a vision of a sky event type of a vision, like seeing this shooting star in the middle of the sky, is igniting in you, right? And, being a collective reading in us collectively, some sort of very profound knowingness. It's like this, it's almost like it's traveled such a long distance to occur in the perfect moment so that you could have this epiphany. So this shooting star wants to bring a message. And even though the star typically in tarot talks about healing, it's not carrying that message, although it can be a secondary part of it, almost like a consequence of feeling much better, because at the bottom row, you're going to see how lost perhaps you were previously, and then instantly, I want to say, you feel very, very good. It's almost like maybe that's it, right? Maybe it's like you taking some time off so that you can have the time to observe the night sky, right? Just like I did in these past few days. because I just wasn't feeling well. Maybe I needed recovery, right? But it's secondary. The healing part is secondary. The most important part, right, is yes, you're going to feel much better later, but the most important part is the epiphany that comes from seeing, from witnessing this spectacle during the night, right? This night sky phenomenon, however you want to see it. Because also something that I should say about this Ace of Swords, this was coming through as the key, right? The key that is being given or provided by the stars. And the key for a very specific lock. Because, okay, so this is the card that I was talking about in the beginning that is from the Astrological Oracle deck. This is Pallas Athena. It's a feminine asteroid that typically is associated with the this feminine warrior, right? The one that is ready for battle. But it's not at all what I'm seeing with this card. What I'm seeing here is this lock for this perfect key. It's like this key is perfectly aligned or made for this lock, because the way that this shape is presenting here is like, this is how this is going to unlock maybe your warrior, your again, that is secondary. It's not wanting to emphasize the fact that you need to be courageous or brave to do this, although there might be a hint of that, especially because of the bottom of the deck, not the bottom of the deck, the bottom row is talking about feeling a little bit lost about what to do with this information, about what to do with this epiphany. You're being guided very prominently, I want to say. It's like it's something, you know, that kind of thing that once you know is hard to unknow. It's like it's not even hard, it's impossible, right? It's like once you have seen this shooting star, it carries within it some sort of very deep, profound message that helps you to unlock something that was locked, that was blocked, that was not, it's like it wasn't in your consciousness. But now it's giving you a very clear direction that with this information, with this revelation, you need to use it to unlock something. And also very beautiful that I was seeing here with this Pallas Athena, this lock, is that imagine if this was a needle, right? It's like the eye of the needle is very narrow, is very tight. It's like you have to really squeeze yourself to pass through the eye of the needle. What this shooting star is bringing, and it's very powerful because it's like it's not giving you any type of doubt. It's like the insight that comes is very powerful to the point that you know exactly what you have to do to a certain degree, right? To a certain point, because there is, the bottom row is like what you do next, right? With that information. But the first thing, the very first instruction, in a sense, it's like it's very clear, right? The Ace of Swords also talks about clarity of mind. So there is this clarity that even the most narrow path, right? It's almost like because of this key that comes with the shooting star, it's like it's going to enlarge and it's like it's not going to be as difficult to pass through the eye of the needle as you were imagining. I hope that makes sense. If this was very tight, if this was a passage, or maybe it's talking about like this very symbolic transition, right? From going through a very maybe turbulent process, right? Because the Tower traditionally talks about, you know, all of your structures tumbling down and everything that was very concrete suddenly loses. It's like you losing your ground in a sense, right? But again, my readings, they don't typically follow the traditional meaning of the cards. So to me, the symbolism that the Tower brings is one of comfort and protection, because you know that inside this tower is a place that it's like, you know, it's familiar to you, it's home. I typically see this card as home, right? It's a place that you know very well, that inside those walls, you are protected, you are safe. So this is, maybe we're talking about going back home. It's like you suddenly realize that it's like you also there's something very important about the key, and we're going to see that later on. But it's like whatever insight comes from seeing this night sky event, you realize that you were holding the key all along, maybe in your awareness, in your consciousness, to open this door to a place that could have been like very chaotic or very turbulent. As I said, it's like it's like if your home was going through this transition, right? That it's like because the way that I'm seeing it's like a change in charge. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like there is, maybe we're talking about hierarchy, maybe we're talking about, you know, past ones, loved ones, you know, the older generation passing down the home to you, so you now hold the key. But something that could have been very, it's like needing to go through a battle to do that on your own. It's like it's going to feel easier, right? It's like it's not going to feel like a traditional tower moment, although apparently it could present as that, right? It's like something that could be very delicate and could require a lot of strength, a lot of your warrior self to act upon this, resolving this issue or taking care of the basics. It's like taking care of the grounds, right? It's like going back to your home family, to your family home that is very, it's like now you're in charge somehow. But that's the interesting thing. It's like you're not staying there for long. It's like you're there to get something and to go, right? It's like the chariot is there. It's like this is your vehicle. It's waiting inside the tower. So it's like it's not like you're staying there to take care of the crumbling parts, right? All of the debris that is left all around. It's like you're there to get your vehicle, to get your mode of transportation, whatever it is. It could be symbolic, right? It could be just your passport in a sense, right? Going back home to get your passport to go somewhere. So it's like you know that it could be very tricky looking from the outside in, but because of this key that now the shooting star has given to you, you are seeing all of this as something very, first of all, easy, a lot more, it's like it has a lot more room for you to, it's like for you to enter this space, or maybe re-enter is what I'm hearing right now. It's like it's because this lock is like opening the door to the tower, right? But inside this tower, it's like you also, the key is very specific. It's almost like it's a key to the tower, but it's not the tower itself. It's like the garage, right? So that you can get the car. You see what I mean? I know that this is very specific, so apply it however it feels right for you. But it's like, you know that this passage is going to be a lot more fluid, a lot more, it's like you will know the direction, right? The Ace of Swords to me also talks about knowing the right direction to go. And because it's something that, you know, secondarily or complementary talks about healing, perhaps entering or re-entering this space that could have been undergoing a lot of shifts, a lot of change in the grounds, it's like it's not going to cause you harm. Actually, it's going to propel you forward because you know that you're not there for long. And so therefore, it's like an easy passage, right? It's like it's like it's stretching, right? The eye of the needle is stretching, right? I hope you can see. It's like I'm seeing these two sides being pulled so that you can have more room to go through this unharmed or undisturbed and, you know, untouched, really. It's like you have to go there. That's the instruction, right? That's the information that is so clearly coming to you because of this sky phenomenon. And then when you're out there, it's like this is the first part, right? The first row is the first part. This is what is very clearly in your mind. But here, this is the part that you don't know. This is the destination unknown, really. The Five of Swords and the Two of Swords. It's like once you're out the house or out of the garage, or, you know, you're stepping out the tower, the door of the tower, and you're holding your passport, it's like you don't know where to go. It's like you do have this instinct to move, to go somewhere, but where? And where, it's like this huge question mark. You have no idea. It's like, you know that there is a place for you because the fives talk about, you know, this place, but because it's the air element coming from the sword suit, especially with the two of swords, it's like treading very lightly to a destination that is still yet to be revealed or still yet to be determined, because it's very foggy, right? It's like there is no clarity. Yes, you had clarity about what you needed to do going back inside this tower to get whatever you needed to go, but after that, this is the part that you have no idea what you're doing or where you're going or what to do with this, right? Or what to it's like, what is the next step? I know that I have to be someplace, because specifically this Five of Swords is talking about somewhere you haven't been, right? It's almost like, because the swords also talk about spirit, it's like your spirit knows that you have to take the steps forward to a specific location that perhaps you are not privy to. But also, okay, so one thing that I'm being reminded of, remember that you are holding the key. It's like you have been holding the key, right? It's something that perhaps you weren't aware, so you needed like this incentive in a sense from this shooting star to remind you, right? And to, it's like, okay, so coming back to that healing secondary effect, right? It's like in healing, it's like you'll remember that you are holding the key, right? You have been holding the key all along. This is why, even though you don't know, it's like if you're having doubts about where to go, right? Trust that your spirit knows that. It's like, if you have witnessed some sort of shooting star or sky phenomenon that has traveled so long and so far to get to where you are, it's like you are also, it's like you also hold that wisdom, right? It's like, it doesn't matter where this star came from, it found you. So in a sense, it doesn't matter where you're going. It's like you are going to find this place which it's like it's going to fit your spirit. And especially because here we're ending with the Sun card, this is where I feel like there is this this sense of instantly feeling okay, better than okay. It's like feeling good, right? So maybe that's why this healing wants to be secondary, but it also wants to be talked about, because it is something that it's going to give you the awareness that you are already okay, that even though you don't know, you can trust in what you cannot see. You can trust in this destination unknown, because it really doesn't matter where you have been or where you're going, right? It's the same thing here. It's like you have no idea where this star came from. It just presented itself in front of you, right? It's like you were exactly in the right place at the right time to see this. So it really doesn't matter where this star has been through to get to you, the same way that it really doesn't matter where you go next. It's the fact that you are happy and trusting this process. That's what is going to give you this illumination, this sense of consciousness. And it's like trusting that wherever you are happy, this is where your spirit is going to lead you to, right? It's wanting you to be, right? It's like where you feel good, where you feel the warmth, where you feel the clarity. And it's different than this clarity. Also because this type of clarity that the shooting star is giving to you is one of the night realm. So it's maybe a little bit colder, or it's more irrational. It's like you have to see with your own two human eyes to believe in what you saw, right? But here, even though you don't know where you're going and you have to trust the steps, you have to trust this process, because you have to trust your spirit. It's like your spirit knows, because it's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel happy. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so I apologize if I spoke too quickly or too fast. This message really was powerful. But I hope it makes sense. It made sense to you and it was helpful to you so that you can enjoy this new moon in Taurus. I am going to pull more cards to see where this wants to go. Maybe if there is some sort of continuation about where is this destination, even though right now it feels like it's completely unknown, although it makes you feel happy about it somehow. And also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes in the extended reading. So if you want to join me there, I'll be very happy to see you. You can find the link down below. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.